The need for higher education is more important than ever with an increasingly competitive job market. The chance to receive a MAP grant gives students the edge of having that college degree. Monthly sirens are used to practice emergency weather procedures, but in the case of a real severe weather event, it means head inside and keep your eye on your local news source. With so many media outlets being available to students on campus like WPCD and WPGU, Pizza FM believes they offer students a unique way to be involved in college radio. Presence Covenants Foundation recently donated $10,000 to the Champaign-Urbana Public Health District. This is giving women the opportunity to take control of their health by being able to receive free cervical and breast cancer screenings. Every day, students are heading from class to class and making their way around campus. But if that daily routine were interrupted by severe weather, knowing where to take shelter is just as important as making it to that class. Washington, Illinois resident Jessica Weston knows firsthand what it's like to be impacted by severe weather.
I got a call from my brother, and he's like, hey, just to let you know our family's okay. Like, what do you mean? And so he told me about the huge EF4 tornado that had come through Washington. I was just shocked.
The goal of Severe Weather Preparedness Week is to make sure that central Illinois communities, like those hit last fall, are ready for potentially dangerous weather.
Some people were in their basements for, I think, at least the day, and some people were trapped. I think Washington's done a great job so far with the rebuilding, and people were coming from all different sides too, with donations and opening their homes for other people.
Professor Jeffrey Frames says that the best way to stay safe is to always be weather aware.
Got to pay attention to the weather. It's going to get really bad. There's a higher risk of tornadoes. Put off the trip. Don't, sit and do a Netflix marathon where you won't hear those warnings.
Monthly sirens are used to practice emergency weather procedures, but in the case of a real severe weather event, it means head inside and keep your eye on your local news source. Some residents, like Weston's neighbor, however, use the severe weather as an opportunity to document the massive tornado.
The tornado was literally that close to the house, so it missed us by not even a mile.
Weston and her friends created their own Fill the Truck campaign to collect supplies for the relief effort in Washington. The Salvation Army is also taking donations, and you can text STORM to 80888 to give $10. Ashley Fullerton, UI7 News. It may not look like much from the outside, but this building is giving many people the chance to keep their families fed. The Vineyard Food Pantry is part of the larger Vineyard Church and is a clear example of one of their goals to share their compassionate ministry with the local community.
Laura, number 9.
Anita Garcia Acevedo has been volunteering at the food pantry and throughout the church for many years.
I was a single mother with 2 children, and so I know what it's like to struggle, and I just love to help in that capacity.
Food Pantry Director Paula Berkman says that volunteers like Garcia Acevedo are a key part in making sure that things run smoothly and patrons feel welcome.
Able to reach out in a way that's caring, not just throw them a bag of food and send them out the door.
Local community members are able to come to the food pantry once a month to receive a bag of food and other items as if they were headed to the grocery store. But spending time volunteering here goes much deeper than just handing someone in need a bag of food. Garcia Acevedo says that it's very easy to want to come help at the food pantry day in and day out.
Actually helps take the focus off my own world, my own needs when you reach out to others.
She believes that the experiences gained volunteering have been well worth the time and effort.
Some people are so thankful, they just cry. They literally cry. Just seeing people's lives changed.
The Vineyard Church wants to continue to serve the community with faith and compassion for many years to come. They know that they're making an important difference in the community by keeping people's plates and hearts full. Ashley Fullerton, UI7 News.
The sets are something a little bit like this.
This past Friday, the Courtyard Cafe was bustling with people and music as La Casa Cultural Latina hosted the latest edition of their Latin dance series. Students Luis Batista and Yadira Ramirez taught attendees to dance the tamborazo and banda. This year, people have been able to learn everything from rumba to salsa to samba.
It's just like have fun with it. I've been dancing to this music for as long as I can remember, so it's a cultural thing.
La Casa Cultural Latina was founded in 1974 as a place to foster and promote a dynamic and culturally diverse campus.
Here we go.
Aside from La Casa, Batista and Ramirez are both members of the Mexican American Student Association.
Actually saw her at the bus stop right after our first general meeting.
The workshops are open to anyone in the community for a small fee. Jennifer Belli and Arman Halim were excited to attend the class this week.
Yeah, I would say I just found out through him, and then I actually found out about it on Facebook through the hashtag Life in Champaign event.
Once the workshop ended, there was still time for a little bit of fun, and anyone who attended was able to show off the moves that they just learned. The dance floor was filled after for the open dance, and a DJ provided an electric atmosphere with lively music for the crowd.
What you guys are looking for is being a very diverse school, and I'm glad that they're showing it and letting us know that they are and they exist.
La Casa will be hosting several more Latin dance events at the Courtyard Cafe, including tango lessons and a Latin American dance party in the spring. It's clear that they're working to make sure that Latin culture is alive and well on campus. Ashley Fullerton, UI7 News. Tonight on UI7 News, it's cold outside and won't be warming up anytime soon. The University of Illinois sent out an email letting students know how to stay safe in the cold. As unofficial St. Patrick's Day gets closer, students and officials are preparing for the student-celebrated holiday. Instead of buying kegs and liquor, students were passing out pamphlets and spreading awareness. UI7's Jasmine Wright has the story. If you can stand the heat, then step into the station with a volunteer who's used to helping those in hot situations. UI7's Stephen McCrae has more. Illini Athletics is going through a major rebranding with the help of Nike. This means a complete overhaul of logos and uniforms, but not the branding message. Director of Athletics Mike Thomas felt it was the right time to rebrand Illinois athletics as a whole. March Madness is finally underway for men's NCAA basketball, and Iowa kicked off play for the Big Ten last night. They fell just short of making the second round, losing to the Tennessee Volunteers 78-65. Ohio State lost today to Dayton 60-59. Wisconsin beat American University today 75-35. This past Friday, District Judge Sharon Johnson Coleman ruled that couples wouldn't have to wait until the original June 1st date to marry. Champaign County followed suit and allowed same-sex couples to receive marriage licenses starting yesterday. Champaign County was the second Illinois county to do so, but it's not clear whether other counties will follow suit.